When was the last time you got furious about something that happened thousands of kilometers away? And I'm not talking about sad or concerned. I'm talking really angry, where your heart rate's up, jaw's tight, and fingers are already started to move towards the comment section. Now ask yourself, did anything change because of that? Did your anger fix the problem? Did it help the person involved? Did it make you feel better in the next morning? Or did it just make you feel good in that moment? Because that feeling, that hot, righteous, certain feeling, is worth a lot of money to someone, and they know exactly how to keep producing it. Here's something the platforms will never put out in a press release. Anger is the best performing content. It's not joy or inspiration, not even curiosity. It's anger. A 2021 internal Facebook study, which was leaked by an internal whistleblower, Frances Haugen, found that the content that triggered outrage and division spread faster, reached more people, and kept users on platform longer than any other type of content. And they knew about this. They had all the data. And for years, the algorithm rewarded it anyways. Because for them, engagement is engagement, and outrage is the most reliable engagement there is. Think about your own feed. The posts that make you stop scrolling, were they the ones that make you feel calm? Or were they the ones that make you feel that something is wrong in the world? The algorithm didn't show you those posts by accident. It showed you those posts because you stopped. And stopping is data. And data is money. Okay, let's talk about what's happening inside of your brain when you're in that state. Outrage activates the threat response. Same system that evolved to help you fight or flee a physical danger. Cortisol is up, adrenaline pumped in your body, and you are in tunnel vision. In that state, you're not thinking clearly, you're not weighing evidence, you're not considering nuance, you are just reacting. And the weird thing is that it feels like thinking to you. It feels like that you're engaged, like you care, like you're doing something meaningful. But you're not changing anything, you're just activated, like somebody turned on the switch. A neuroscientist would call it emotional hijacking, and a platform engineer would call it a successful session. In 1963, philosopher Hannah Arendt sat in a courtroom in Jerusalem and watched a man named Adolf Eichmann answer questions about his role in the Holocaust. She expected him to be a monster, but what she found out was something far more disturbing. He turned out to be an ordinary man. He was a bureaucrat who lived a very mundane life and was just following orders. He was not driven by hatred. He was just purely driven by thoughtlessness. She called it the banality of evil. The idea is that the most dangerous thing isn't that people are malicious, it's that people who have stopped thinking. People who participate in systems without ever stopping to ask, what am I actually part of here? Now, I'm not comparing social media to the Holocaust, but I'm asking you to sit with this. Every time you share a post that is designed to provoke, every time you pile on to someone in the comment section, and every time you forward something without checking if it's true or not, you are participating in a system whose consequences extend far beyond your screen. And it's not out of malice, it's purely out of thoughtlessness. That is Arendt's warning to us. It was written 60 years before the algorithm was designed. Here's what sustained algorithmic outrage actually produces at scale. Not just angry individuals, but tribes. When your feed consistently shows you the worst version of the people who you disagree with, not their actual arguments, but their most inflammatory ones, you stop seeing them as people who you disagree with. You start seeing them as threats. And once you start seeing someone as a threat, you don't engage with them. You perform against them. For your tribe, for the likes, for the feeling of being on the right side. Researchers call this affective polarization. It's not that people disagree more on policy, it's that they despise each other more as people. And it's been accelerating in a direct correlation with the rise of algorithmic feeds. That's not a coincidence. I want you to leave with one question, not about social media, but yourself. The last time you were genuinely outraged, who benefited? Was it you, or the person or the cause you were angry about? Or was it someone who ran the server, showed you an ad, or someone's quarterly numbers looked good because of you? Hannah Arendt warned us about the danger of not thinking. The algorithm figured out how to monetize it. Your anger isn't being expressed, it's being harvested. And here's the part that should make you stop completely. Your anger isn't being harvested for your own sake, it's being converted into time on platform, into ad impressions, into quarterly revenue, into a number on a spreadsheet somewhere in Menlo Park that has nothing to do with you, the cause that you support, or anything that actually matters. Your outrage is the raw material. Next episode, we follow the money.